Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to The Legend of Grimrock. So I actually tried recording this the other day to put up, but upon going down into the slime dungeon, I realized something. The slime dungeon is pretty much a significantly higher level area than I am currently prepared for. So we're actually just going to go down to the next level. Now, I actually did this yesterday, but I just want to check what I've got here. Fraps fucked up. It started recording without me pressing the button, so when I actually tried to record, it stopped recording. So, yeah. So that happened. Now, if this little thing here doesn't look obvious, it's a little trap. But, thankfully, with my current build, they are actually not that hard. The only issue I have with them is that they are a little bit, they've just got a little bit too much health. Which is just a little bit annoying, but nothing I can't deal with fairly easily. I'm actually going to try and focus on... oh, shit. I'm going to try and focus on this one for now. Man, I really shouldn't step into that. It's going to kill me. Because that stuff is poison, and it does poison you. Come on. I know you can do it. I know you can just die. And, I mean, luckily for us, we've actually got fairly decent poison resistance and avoidance and all that. Or poison resistance and evasion. And protection. Our protection is kind of ridiculously high. So this isn't actually a very tough fight. It's just they've got so much health and my weapon isn't all that great. So it's a little bit of an annoying fight, but it's nothing too hard. And as you've noticed, this is where we start running into the enemies that don't actually have to turn and face you to attack you. The slimes can do the same thing, except not only can they just sort of attack you from whichever direction they're facing, they can attack you through steel bars, like the gates here. And now that doesn't seem so bad until you realize the slime dungeon is like this ridiculously long... It's this ridiculously long dungeon. Or not ridiculously long. It's like, it's got like, I think about 10 slimes in it. And the entire dungeon, it's a little maze, and all of the walls are made of... all of the walls are just bars. So, it just kills you. That's just a recipe for mana potion. An extra flask. Actually, come to think of it, we don't really need this anymore. I mean, I didn't really need it to begin with. I don't even know why I kept it around. And here we have another fight like this. There's two of these guys. You can actually trick them into killing each other. But yeah, there's two little sort of phalanxes of skeleton archers here. They're not too tricky. The most annoying thing is just that they're ranged. And actually, I'm gonna run out just so I can save. Because recently, for some reason, it hasn't been auto-saving for me. I mean, autosave is enabled, it's just... Didn't notice these. Huh. Yeah. Nah. Oh great, we're getting into this. I actually want to go in there and have an interesting fight with them. But of course, they blocked my entrance. Well, when I rest, it should allow me in. So... Okay. But the other, oh, there they are. Come on. They actually do kind of ridiculous amounts of damage if they hit. They can each do up to like 18 or so damage. So, yeah, like one of their arrows hit, and it did 20 some damage. Okay, now taking out one. See if I can take out his buddy. Actually, I think the most annoying thing about these is just that there are two, and that each attack hits one of them randomly. So you can't like choose one to target that will die first. Okay, there we go. So now we've just got to kill these guys. Oh, damn. Oh, come on! Keep moving at the worst times. It's like you don't want to die again. I say again because you're skeletons, and you must have died once before. Unless, you know, someone just made a bunch of human bones, or humanoid bones. I'm not even sure if these were humans. I mean, they could theoretically be lizard men, or rat folk. Yeah, there are actually rat folk. You can't... they're not a playable race in this game, but they are in the next game. Okay, just rest. Now, I remember this floor pretty well. Each of these portals takes you into a different sort of puzzle location. This one is Beast Gardens and Menagerie. Oh yeah, this one. I actually did this one last episode. It's fairly easy to do, and there's also a secret in it. Now what you have to do for this one is trap skeletons in here. Let's see. Come on. So that button there it's a secret that just like it gives me some new armor, and it's gonna be kind of nice. And this dungeon has actually infinitely spawning skeletons, which is really annoying. Just because they've just got like a really, the skeletons just have that really damn high evasion for no apparent reason. I mean, they've got the shields, but the shields they've got are actually like really fucking crap. So what you've got to do here is just trick each skeleton into stepping into here. And if you get stuck in here, you don't have to worry too much, because there's a button on the inside that allows you to go out. And that's the door the secret opened up. Come on. I just want to kill like one or two of these guys. I don't really know why. I just have this absolute hatred of them. I don't know why they've got... I feel like they really shouldn't have this much health. Just... There we go. And there we go. And now we've opened ourselves up a way out. And here's the secret. It gives us some food. There's some leather boots there, but they're not really worth it. And some chain gloves, or ring gauntlets, as they're actually called. I am really glad I have the heavy armor proficiency at this point. Oh, and just... Yeah, there's 3 or 4 of these things. Oh, at the end of this tunnel. Yeah, and they are still respawning. So I do still have to deal with them. I don't even, like... I hate them more in this bit than I do in any other part of the game. At least the Crowarns are a little bit easier to kill. There we go. I just wish I really just wish, like, they'd stop. Like, maybe there's something that, you know, stops them respawning. And now we actually kind of have to get back out there as fast as we can so that we don't get blocked in by a skeleton. Because they will actually block you in. And it's really annoying when they do. Actually, I think I might... Nope. I don't even know where the Crowan went. That is a really stupid name for a monster. Crowan. I mean, I know it's like a crow wyvern, but that doesn't stop it from sounding stupid. The only difference is that the actual wyverns shoot lightning at you. And yeah, that is a thing. Come on. Yeah, I honestly just get really annoyed at these guys. So yeah, things to talk about. One thing I meant to talk about yesterday was I finished Deus Ex Human Revolution the other day. And as much as I love that game, and as people have been saying for like 2 years at this point, I think that's about how long it's been out, 2 years. It's got a really shitty ending. Like, no matter what you do, it's just like a clip show of like stock footage and a little voiceover by the main character. And like, I'm just like, that's not like a good way to end any game. So yeah, I honestly, like, I have the director's cut, and I know, like, the boss fights got, like, and all the issues with those got fixed. But I wish the issues with the endings got fixed, with, like, something a bit more involved. Like, what happens to Jensen after this? What happens to Megan after this? Like, there's all this stuff that's just like, okay, so you've chosen this option. Good for you. Now we have to be vague because this is a prequel to a kind of older game. So, yeah. Now I know what I've said is really nothing new. I mean, it's an older game. Okay, I mean, well, not older, it's 2 years old. About as old as this game. Okay, so, the scroll says, but still dreaming. Now, here we have a little puzzle. There's 4 of these, and each of them has a thing written on it. This one is eternally imprisoned, put to sleep, cavern still echoing, crimes forgotten. Now, this one is put to sleep, and we have, but still dreaming. So next we can do Time and Tide. We already did that one. We can do the Catacomb, and we can do Trails of Thought. I think we're going to do 2 this episode, so I think I'm going to do Time and Tide. I vaguely remember how to do this one. I remember this one being really pissy about, like, your timing and stuff. That one's gonna fall. Yeah, so only one of them fell. Yeah, you know what now you get what I said about this one being really pissy. Because, like, I'm not sure where that came from. Now I'm trying to fucking remember. Oh, looks again. Okay. Did it fall or did it teleport? It fell. Yeah, I can't remember how to do this one. Gonna need to... Look, I know you gotta throw something over there. Or I know you have to get something over there to turn the... What was it? I don't know. So yeah, we're doing a different one. See, this one is the Catacomb. Vaguely remember that. And this one is Trails of Thought. Let's do Trails of Thought. Oh yeah, this one. This one's actually kind of fun. It's a little puzzle. I've solved it multiple times, but I always kind of forget some of the subtle... Yeah, like I just did that. So every time, you gotta get that door open, and to get that door open you have to press that button. And each of these portals teleports you out back to the beginning. Okay. Now what was this one? Nope. It's like, I remember the first bit, but not the end. And once I get really fed up with this one, I start to rush like that, and I forget steps, and it makes me have to do it all over again. Alright, so, got that part. Okay. There we go. Okay. Crowns aren't a huge threat, so... How stupid is this thing? How stupid am I for not dodging that? Come on. Why can't I hit it? There we go. Oh yeah, in this part. Yeah, you gotta get all three up. There we go. Got the key. Ooh. Go. The Venom Edge. It's a dagger that requires... Yeah, it's not even really worth it. At least we got the key now. So we don't... Oh yeah, that. Well, at least we've got the key now, so we don't have to worry about going up there. But yeah, this was the skeleton that we saw from the other. So yeah, all I can really do here is just hit it over and over, because there's a Krone behind me. It very well may come up behind and kill me. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it for now. So this one is By His Call. Eternally Imprisoned. I believe that one is Caverns Still Echoing, By His Call. Okay, so we've got 2 today. I think that's going to be it for now. I probably shouldn't record too much longer, or I'm going to go way over, and that's just not going to be good. So, yeah, that's it for today. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want more, and remember, if you liked it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell an enemy. See you guys next time.